Hi guys, you're watching Wednesdays on Days of Gays, and I'm Becca, and I'm here to answer questions for you. Our first question this week is, describe what you think it means to be gay in an overwhelmingly straight society. Well, firstly, it means you're outnumbered, because the odds are 1 in 10 people is gay, so you're outnumbered, and immediately probably at a bit of a disadvantage because of ignorance and closed-mindedness. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that you've got some working yourself out to do. You're predominantly raised in a straight world, so maybe a lot of people think at first they should be straight, and then they have to go through this conversion of realising that actually that's not who they are. But as a minority, we have the opportunity to make a change. Minorities can have an influence, and it may take a while, but you're just waiting for what they call the right zeitgeist, which is the right time for change. And I think the world is almost ready. Question number 2. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I don't know. I wouldn't live anywhere but England, because I like what I like. I'm a creature of habit. I like my food to be the same and things like that. And my family are all here. I couldn't possibly leave my family. But if I could go anywhere again, like on holiday or for a while, like to stay, I'd probably go to Egypt. Because last April I went to Egypt with my family. We went on a cruise on the River Nile, and Egypt is amazing. It's a complete culture shock when you go to Egypt and you see how the poor Egyptian people live. And it made me realise I'd never want to live there and be grateful for all the things I do have in life, because we went to places like Luxor, which is extremely poor, whereas if you went somewhere more like Alexandria, you would see the rich side of Egypt. But it was actually amazing. I mean, ancient Egypt was the only point in history that I ever found interesting, like at school when we studied history. I only liked ancient Egypt because, I don't know, it's just something about it was amazing. We went on all these tours to temples and ruins and just everything, and I was just listening intently the entire time because I found it amazing, all the gods and the things that the Egyptians could do before they had anything really. It's a beautiful country, and it's just amazing to be sitting on a boat on the River Nile, and you can see water, and then you can see like grass and palm trees, and then in the background you can see the sandy mountains. It's just incredible. So yeah, I'd live in England probably for the rest of my life because I'm boring. But I mean, I think Australia would be quite a nice place to live. I don't know why, a lot of people emigrate to Australia. Maybe I'd go live somewhere in America for a while, but I think I'd always come back and live in England. Question 3. What is your first reaction when someone tells you they are gay, bi, trans, etc.? Well, to be fair, I don't really know anyone that is any of those things, but my immediate reaction would probably be, finally someone like me, or something. I don't know. I mean, I met gay people on Tumblr that I like to talk to, and it's nice to have somebody with a common ground, you know, that actually understands you. Talking to girls from this collab and the other collab that I'm a part of, you know, one of the girls on there, we're about the same age on the other collab, and we talk quite a lot, and it's nice to have somebody that actually understands like what situation you're in and things that you can actually talk openly about it with. Whereas like people in my life are pretty much all straight and they don't quite understand. I mean, even if they know, they don't quite understand enough to for me to feel like I'm not weird or the odd one out or anything. So yeah, I'd probably welcome with open arms and be like, yay, someone in my area of life that actually kind of understands. Don't forget to ask us questions. You can ask questions on our form screen or on the video. You can ask me any questions you want to at the bottom. Yeah, just get in contact with us, and have a great week, and I will see you next Wednesday.